Good afternoon, I'm Josh Duncan, and these are some of the top headlines out of the Kelowna Now newsroom today. The Drought Hill wildfire in Peachland is now considered held by the BC Wildfire Service. That means it is not expected to grow beyond its current containment lines. The fire reached 57 hectares in size after sparking from a vehicle fire on Highway 97 Wednesday afternoon. The change in fire status also means that all evacuation orders have been lifted and all residents can return home. Some properties still remain under an evacuation alert at this time. As always, a massive thank you to firefighters and other first responders for their heroic work on this blaze. Transport Minister Chrystia Freeland was grilled by Okanagan MP Dan Albus today as the House of Commons Transport Committee, which includes Albus, launched a study of the Canada Infrastructure Bank loan. It all centered around a $1 billion federal loan for BC Ferries to purchase 4 new diesel-electric ships from a Chinese shipbuilder. Here is a little clip of Albus's comments in the House of Commons today. Oh, we might be dealing with buffering issues again. That seems to happen a lot on this show. You think we can get it going?
In steel in Canada, and I am utterly committed to doing that.
Minister, you know, those steel and aluminum tariffs were threatened by Donald Trump months ago, and yet it's only now that this committee started putting the heat on that you started this Made in Canada approach with those groups that are underneath your watch. So you won't say we want to cancel the industrial carbon tax. You won't say you're going to cut red tape and be competitive. You simply will refuse to. You're totally silent when it comes to the loan of $1 billion by the Canada Infrastructure Bank to offshore effectively Canadian jobs in steel, aluminum, and shipbuilding. And everything you're offering here, Minister, is talk. You have failed the test. It's August 1st. We have an executive order that's come in. You come to this committee and you talk. You're not willing to do the basics, which is to, no, let me just finish here.
Well,
the basics of standing up for Canadian workers. This was your opportunity. You and your government
failed.
Thank
you very much, Mr. Albus. Next.
There you go, Dan Albus in the House of Commons today. You can read more about that story at KelownaNow.com. A West Kelowna winery has won several honors at the Wine Align National Wine Awards of Canada. Mission Hill Family Estate won 2 platinum and 7 gold medals, enough to claim the crown of 2025 Winery of the Year. Chief winemaker Taylor Whelan says the landmark win underscores the winery's deep commitment to craftsmanship, innovation, and terroir-driven expressions. Arguably the most notable winery in the entire Okanagan, this is Mission Hill's 6th Winery of the Year title at these awards. They are considered to be Canada's largest and most distinguished wine contest. An unthinkable tragedy unfolded at a lake on Vancouver Island Thursday afternoon. It happened at the Cumberland Lake Park campground at Comox Lake, where police say a tree fell on a 26-year-old woman and her 5-month-old child. Despite the best efforts of first responders, the young mother was pronounced dead at the scene. Her baby transported to hospital, but sadly succumbed to its injuries. Comox Valley RCMP are working with the BC Coroner Service to determine the exact circumstances surrounding the heartbreaking deaths. BC's craft breweries, like Phillips, right here, are uniting in a call on the provincial government to make critical tax reforms in the industry. The BC Craft Brewers Guild says the Protect BC Craft Beer campaign aims to create awareness around a tax structure that unfairly benefits foreign-owned mega brewers while leaving local craft brewers behind. With more than 20 craft breweries having shut their doors over the past year, the group says it's not just about fairness, it's about survival. According to the Guild, foreign-owned giants get more than $9 million in tax rebates each year, with no markup increases in nearly a decade. BC's independent breweries, on the other hand, have seen a 30% rise in costs since 2020 and get penalized for success, with escalating tax rates as they grow. The Guild adds that its proposed tax reform is revenue neutral for the government and could save BC craft breweries over $16 million annually that they can reinvest into local jobs, ingredients, and growth. In some lighter news, Central Okanagan Search and Rescue was tasked out for a call Thursday night that had a very happy and humorous ending. A pair of concerned hikers called 911 after hearing what they believe to be repeated cries for help near the boulder fields. That's a popular climbing spot off the Kettle Valley Railway. COSAR responded and began searching the woods and Forest Service roads in the area, but before too long they found the source of the noise. It turned out to be a lone camper who searchers say was singing his heart out to the trees, blissfully unaware that the acoustics of the boulder fields had turned his tent-side concert into an accidental distress signal. COSAR thanked the folks who called the noises in, saying it's better to be safe than sorry, and it could have been a serious matter. All right, a quick look at the long weekend forecast. A severe thunderstorm watch once again in place, but it actually came to fruition today. We did have some lightning earlier, a little bit of rain as well. There's a chance of more of that for the rest of the night. Looking like a similar forecast Saturday, high of 29, then back to sunshine and blue skies on Sunday, high of 31. Mix of sun and cloud Monday, the high is 27. That's all for me today and this week, but you can read up on all these stories and plenty more over at KelownaNow.com. Enjoy your long weekend, Kelowna. I will be back in this chair Tuesday afternoon for a look at even more headlines. We'll see you then.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.